Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and today we're visiting with Brandalyn Reddick. She's the Warren County Extension Agent for Family and Consumer Sciences.
Yes, today we are making shrimp Creole. This is something we got on sale this week. We got, 2 pounds, really budget friendly, and it's a really good source of protein. Very easy. It's kind of one of those things where you can kind of dump and just let it cook. This recipe involves rice. So we are going to cook our rice first. It's 1 pound of brown rice. So while our rice is cooking, according to the recipe, we're going to kind of let that simmer, and while we're doing that, we're going to start in with our vegetables.
Okay.
So we're going to take 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to kind of dump it in our pan. So 3 tablespoons of butter, and then we're going to start with some onion. As that's melting, we're going to dump in 1 large onion that's chopped.
Okay.
And then we've got 1 green pepper.
All right, here, if you want me to stir,
Sure,
I can stir
perfect.
it around.
And then I've got 2 stalks of celery that's chopped.
A lot of things start with this, gumbo, those type of things.
Yes, they do. So we're just gonna stir those until, the vegetables are nice and tender and sauteed. You can do, the quick cook, the instant rice, but long grain rice is better for you. And so it's just really a ratio, usually it's 2 cups of water for 1/4 a cup of rice. And so you pour the water in, get it boiling, add your rice, and just let it simmer.
Okay, do you put a top on it? Is that a key point?
Yes, once the water and the rice are boiling together, you just turn it down on low and let it simmer.
Okay, Brandalyn, these are nice and soft, so what do we do next?
So next after these are sauteed, we're going to add in our seasoning. So we start with some flour.
Okay.
And this is a tablespoon of flour, so we're going to add that in.
And so is that just a thickening agent?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have some Creole seasoning. If you can find low sodium, that's great. And this is really based on preference. So if you don't like things too hot, you can do anywhere from a tablespoon, or just kind of, back off that if you don't like things too spicy.
All right, let's throw in that Creole though, right?
Right. And then 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna let that saute for a little bit longer.
All right, so this is mixed up. What do we do next, Brandalyn?
Okay, so then we're gonna add 2 cans of diced tomatoes.
Okay.
And we're going to add 2 bay leaves.
And a lot of people want to skip the bay leaf, but the bay leaf is important in the cooking process.
Yes, the bay leaf is gonna add just a little bit more seasoning, give it that little extra. So we let that, especially when it's something that you're cooking that is simmering. Mm-hmm. That's really important.
And so we just need to remember to take the bay leaf out, right?
Yes, and we'll do that a little while later. We're going to take those out. And so if this isn't to the right consistency that you want, you can add a little bit of water to it.
Okay.
So we might add just a little bit of water here. Okay, and stir that in. And you can just add water as needed.
Okay. And then we just let this simmer?
Yes, we're gonna let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes.
All right, Brandalyn, this smells amazing and it looks even better.
So now we're gonna take our 2 bay leaves out that we had put in and let simmer. And then we're going to add in our shrimp.
And how have you prepared these shrimp?
Well, these, as I said, I bought frozen, so we just ran them under cool water to kind of thaw them out, and these were already peeled and deveined.
So super easy.
Yes, super easy.
Okay.
So we're just going to add these in.
And shrimp cook really fast, right?
Yes, they do. So we're just going to stir that in really good, and we're going to let it cook until these shrimp are nice and pink.
Which usually should only take, 2 to 3 minutes?
About closer to 5.
So they're already starting to turn pink. Then what's our last step, Brandalyn?
Then we're just going to plate it over our cooked rice.
All right.
And if you like it really spicy, you can add some hot sauce to it.
Okay, so where can people find this recipe?
So this recipe is available in our recipe calendar. That's just one of the things that we cook, here at our Cooking Through the Calendar class. And you can pick it up here at the Extension office. You can also find it on Plan, Eat, Move.
We're going to plate this up. You're going to see how delicious it is, and I can't wait to eat it. We appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show, and we hope you have a great day.